all races have contributed. I met some white people that was coming from up and down the East Coast.
It is. We depend on our community.
As well as black people.
One community, your religious affiliation, your ethnic background, your sexual orientation, none of that comes involved when you're hungry. And everybody comes out to help us help those that are hungry.
Neil, you know how many people they feed? Watch this. How many people you feed?
We're planning to put out 50,000 meals on Thanksgiving Day, and that's a lot of work. That needs a lot of donations. But let me get back to the Corvettes for a minute. If you remember, the Shriners were here in August, and the parade of Corvettes that came downtown. These are the same people. They give
during rush hour.
They give up their resources.
City officials don't realize this is rush hour. Hello.
But you know what? That was still a great thing.
Okay.
Because you don't see a lot of people doing positive things in the middle of the city. Okay, but that's great. We're gonna move right on.
We're gonna move.
But
on. It's the intent. They meant good.
The dinner. It's Thanksgiving Day at Patterson Park.
What time do you get up that day?
Well,
we're
sleep. There in the park at 4:30 a.m.
I don't go to sleep till 4:30.
And we're there till it's over with.
I work the night shift. Hassan Giordano works the day shift. I work the night shift. Somebody got to watch.
And it's an all-night event for us, and it's exhausting work.
But you still do it, and you're just as vigorous as you were when you started.
I thank God that He allowed me to. God has an infinite way of putting you where He wants you to be. Because if you told me 15 years ago this is what I'd be doing, I'd beg to differ.
Because you were in the military.
Yes.
You were retired, right?
Yes, I'm retired from the Army, and
no more spit shine boots, no more creases, none of those inspections.
But looking back, all of that taught me to prepare me for this, because this takes a lot of planning, a lot of coordination. And I thank God He allowed me to be born to be Gaddy. We're going to be sending meals to people like Miss Alberta, who lives in Latrobe Projects. Miss Alberta exists on $35 a month in food stamps. Where does her Thanksgiving come from?
Who is her agent? Why is she only getting $35?
If you look at the senior citizens, what they receive, that's about an average. That's not a rarity. Hunger is real, Don. And especially for our vulnerable population. We think our vulnerable population only consists of children. Yes, it's children, but it's also our senior citizens.
Especially when it gets cold and nobody can get to them.
Especially. If you look at the cost of medicines, medications, and the cost of health care and all of that, there are a lot of sacrifices that you help. Have to be made.
And what people don't realize is you do this all year long.
We do it every day. We're over there working right now. We give out food. You just hear about us in November.
But you're feeding people in July.
You were feeding people from January all the way to December. And then in Christmas, we help 1,000 children have Christmas.
And you also help ex-offenders get jobs.
Yes.
Calling me up.
Yes.
Donnie!
we try our best to.
You don't turn anyone away.
Our ultimate is to continue Big Gaddy's legacy. That's the most important thing. It's a lot of work. It's